I just want to tell everybody to keep up with the support, no matter how small you think it is. It means the world to some people, and it means the world to us as well. So thanks for always following us. And thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Hello, Dee.
Hi, Wade. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
Good.
What is that on your shirt? Whoa!
Wade.
The rooster strikes again. And that's why
should
they
have
call me
known.
the rooster.
I should have known after all these years.
Always one up on you.
That's all right, but you got lipstick on your finger now.
Oh.
Do I have lipstick on my face?
No.
Okay, perfect. You were good then.
I do have it down there.
Oh, I'm
almost
not
got it
falling.
twice.
Not falling for it again.
Anyway, okay, so here's what we got going on. First of all, in North Korea, which I'm happy to announce, they have shipped the remains of 55 Korean War veterans. And that's about time.
It is. It's way overdue.
Yeah.
Give some families some closure.
And I think, it makes me feel good just knowing that they're keeping up so far their end of the bargain. And we have families that have been waiting 65 years to get their loved ones returned back to U.S. soil. So this is a really good thing.
Yeah, and at least it's moving forward in a positive direction, and hopefully it continues to be that way.
Yeah.
So that's all we can hope for.
And of course, I'm wearing my purple tie.
Yay.
And my purple heart support pin.
Which you never gave me one.
I've got one for you, but I forgot to give it to you to put on.
You're the rooster. What's wrong with you?
Rooster was up so early, he forgot to do a few things. Roosters get up early. Can't think of everything.
Alrighty. Well, I would love to have one. Just saying.
Okay. So anyway, we have a good friend of ours named Ken Deca. Ken Deca.
Yeah.
And he is a veteran, and he plays bugle. And he comes down to Indian Rocks Beach religiously at sunset every night and plays taps for his fallen family from Vietnam. And we were lucky enough to get some serious footage of this if you can't make it, if you're from another state. But the fact that he does this every night religiously,
Every night. Mm-hmm.
Is amazing, because whether it's raining, well, it doesn't snow here in Florida, but if it did, he would be there.
He would still be there. Very devoted. And a lot of people come out to watch him.
He's got a little following and a half.
He certainly does.
As a matter of fact, we have a cruise that we're doing November 4th, and it's the Honors Cruise, and I've invited him to come on and play taps.
People will love that.
Yeah, so he said he would.
Yeah.
So
Yay.
that's cool.
That's good.
So here's the footage of that, and when I say we took a drone out into the Gulf of Mexico, 6,000 feet, we took a drone out in the Gulf of Mexico.
Amazing
6,000
footage.
feet. Yeah, so here's some of that. Take a look. Ken Deca is an amazing man.
Yeah, very nice guy.
Religiously, Indian Rocks Beach, he's there every night if you guys can make it. It's on Gulf Boulevard, across from Guppy's. There's a little park there you walk through. He's there every night.
Yeah, just a great place to go to watch the sunset.
Absolutely. In rock news, our friends Five Finger Death Punch. Good guys.
Great guys, very cool.
Yeah, in 2015, Dee and I caught up with them backstage and we had a really good conversation about addiction and this and that. One of their videos, Wrong Side of Heaven, has been viewed on YouTube 215 million times.
It's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that video, Wrong Side of Heaven, is all about homeless veterans, and there were actual homeless veterans in the video.
Yeah.
At the end of that video, there's a whole list of organizations that they did a campaign for and raised money for. We were lucky enough to be one of those foundations, which actually came with a little bit of responsibility, because we get contacted in the middle of the night by some veterans that are literally on the edge and suicidal, and you know, I've talked many of them off the ledge.
You have, but you've made such a difference, and it's from them watching the video that they contact you at all hours of the day or night.
That video, and I'm telling everybody, including Five Finger Death Punch, they strike a nerve in that video.
They do.
You know, and actually they have their own foundation, Five Finger Death Punch, called the Home Deployment Project. The website's on the bottom of the screen. I encourage you to go check that out, donate, do whatever you can. It's an amazing thing that they're doing. So when we caught up with Mr. Ivan Moody, who's moody. No, but he's not that moody. He wasn't moody with us.
He's actually a very cool guy. He's just very blunt, to the point, talks about his struggles, his addiction, and he's just upfront about it. It's like there's no beating around the bush, which I like that.
Yeah. And I told him what we were going to do with the money that was donated to us by Five Finger Death Punch. And a check actually came to us.
Yeah.
Five Finger Death Punch. It was really cool. So I told him in the interview what we were going to do with the money, and here's his reaction. I'm sitting here with the one and only Ivan Moody, singer of Five Finger Death Punch, and we're just going to talk a little bit about our Strings Across America tour and all that Five Finger's done for our charities and many others supporting military.
First off, nice to meet you. Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm sweating like a pig. It's fucking hot out.
So how's your passion for military? How did that all come about?
Well, I grew up in a military-based family. My grandfather was an MP. My other grandfather was in the Army for years. A couple of uncles in the Navy. So we were spread pretty much all over the country. So no, I've always had the utmost respect for the men and women over there. I mean, without them, I know it's kind of cliche these days, but it's true.
No, I know how real that you are. That's so much you do. And your Wrong Side of Heaven video, you supported our foundation and a bunch of other foundations. How did that all come about, that campaign?
Well, it was so nice sitting down one night. We were talking about, instead of just, popping off at the mouth, just, talking about it, I actually wanted to do something effective. I've seen, so many troops come home and start PTSD and just work their way down. I mean, I don't know if you saw, but we just met a gentleman over here.
Yeah, he was bringing me to tears because he started doing that, and I was like, oh man.
He's the only one that has made it back. So,
oh wow.
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Something that we have in common is I'm sober 9 years, and I understand that in 2012 you got sober.
I sobered up for a while. I'm not going to bullshit you. It's one of the hardest things I've ever had to overcome. Jeremy's been sober now for going on 4 years. Jason's at 2 or 2.5. And myself, I just take it day by day, man. You know what I mean? I'd be lying to you if I said otherwise.
If you ever need somebody to phone and call, I've been sober 9 years.
All right, well, congratulations, man.
Thank you, brother. I've been in that darkness.
Something to really be proud of.
Yeah, it is. I want to tell you one thing. The money that you guys sent us off of that campaign, they bought 16 guitars for 16 Purple Heart soldiers.
Really?
We're starting the tour next week, 16 weeks across the country. We're ending in Sturgis.
When you're playing. Right on, man.
How cool is that?
That's awesome. Congratulations, you guys, are getting those guitars.
Yes, exactly. So, it's the Lazy Days Heartstrings for Heroes, Strings Across America tour. Want to say anything to everybody about the foundation tour and your tour?
I just want to tell everybody to keep up with the support, no matter how small you think it is. It means the world to some people, and it means the world to us as well. So, thanks for always following.
Ivan Moody back in the driver's seat. Five Finger Death Punch.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. So he literally walked off stage in 2017, had a meltdown, quit the band. There was a guy named Tommy Vex from Bad Wolves that took over because they had to.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to.
He was struggling.
Yeah, I mean, they had obligations, the band. They were going to get sued if they didn't do certain dates and stuff like that. So the good news is they're back. They got a new record. It's called And Justice for None.
And Justice for None.
And they have their first single off that record is Champagne. Shampain.
Oh, wow.
And that's already been, it's got YouTube views of 12 million plus now.
Wow.
So, you know, they're just rocking and rolling, and, you know, I'm proud of the guy. You know, he's got it together. He went to rehab. He cared enough about himself and the band, you know, so if anybody else needs advice, you know, I told him in the video, at that time, I was 9 years sober, and I said, hey, brother, you ever need a shoulder to lean on? I'm your man.
Well, you have to admit that you have an addiction.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't admit that they have one. They're in denial. And he's straight up with it.
Absolutely. He knew back then that he was teetering on the edge.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He just was in a position not to quit.
Yeah.
And just see how he could ride that wave, you know, and sooner or later the wave crashes.
Well, it can be an ongoing struggle for sometimes.
Yeah.
So.
Anyways, the good news is they're out rocking harder than ever. They're at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Center in Tampa, August 11th, which is like a week away. So get your tickets online at their website at the bottom of the screen. And like I said, you know, if anybody needs any help out there, you can contact us through the show. We're all about helping people.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know, here's our website, lovehonormusicnetwork.com. And if you have a really cool and amazing story you want us to get on the air, then leave that with us, and we'll send you something cool in the mail. And remember, if you're not doing something good out there,
then you're part of the problem.
See you next time.